Sorry. I guess we're back. I'm trying to profile us back in here. What's going on? Got it profile a little bit here. I'm going to change grips. Get a little bit smoother. I am in South Carolina, in the upstate foothills, I guess if they say. I'm working on my handle for this folder right now. Yeah. UK, wow. That's like a whole nother country. So I got this, I'm trying to make a, what am I doing? I am making this is a folding knife design that I have, but I'm working on a drilling template, I guess, because I'll harden this so that when I actually go to make the folding knife, like this will be made out of titanium for the actual handle. I'll have a spot where I can put this on top of the titanium and just clamp it down, drill all the holes that I need. All the spots are already taken care of, and then it's kind of already worked out some of those things. It just makes it a lot faster once I actually go to start making it. Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to make a bunch of knives, but it's hard to make the first one. So you got to kind of work out all the issues and some of the things you think will work. You're kind of like designing it and making it at the same time. So this will just help after I get that first one done, I know everything works, the geometry works, then you can just kind of take some of the thought process out and makes it a lot faster when you're making multiples. So I got the back spacer on here, my back spacer pattern. So that's what I'm trying to do right now, is just make sure everything's kind of even, nice. So I have never made one of these designs before. That's why I'm doing this. But I have made quite a few knives and quite a few folders. I just haven't made any in a while, so. But like I said, I got an Instagram, I got a Facebook, I got a website. It's all Blauert Knives. This is at my house. Yeah, that's Fred, right? There we go, right there. He was here when I got here. He kind of watches over the place. So this is my grinding room in here. So this is isolated from the rest of the shop. It just keeps all the dust down. It's really nice. My last house, I didn't have this. It's really close. There's a little spot right there. I'm just trying to get them all to match up. I know, kind of not super exciting to watch, but not every part of knife making is super glorious, I can tell you. Awesome. All right. All right. Let's go back in the other room now. Do I invent different things? I mean, I invent different knives, I guess, designs. Is that good, or is that too bright? So here is the actual design that I'm working on. Let's see if I can put this back together real quick. So I kind of designed this about 5 years ago, and just with everything that's going on, I have yet to make a prototype. So here's the actual like flipper design. So what I'm trying to do now is kind of transfer all that to steel so that I can harden this, and I can have a a model that when I take, you know, and put on a piece of steel or titanium, I can just go right to those holes and drill all those holes out, put pins in it, and then I can transfer that profile around and know that everything that I use from then on out is gonna, like, the pins are gonna line up, the hole is gonna line up, the pivot's gonna line up. But I gotta make a new one of these because I already messed up. So that's why I'm doing that now, so that when I got like, I don't know, like some expensive, like this is some like sand my material. This is, you know, like $100. I don't mess that up. So that's what we're doing. Well, that's what I'm doing. You're watching, which is cool. How many have you seen me before? Like, I've been doing this every week. I didn't do it last week. No, I said I've been doing it every week. I do it Mondays. Mondays at 4 for about an hour and a half or so. Trying to, but it's hard sometimes. Is it Jackson? Is that how you say it? Jackson Clark? It makes you sound like you're Superman, like Clark Kent. It's like, no, it's Clark. Clark Kent, not Jason Clark. You could be like cousins. Yes, you're definitely a superhero. What other designs I have? I have a lot of stuff. I put a lot of it up on Instagram. Like right now, I've been doing a lot of kitchen knives. I have a whole bunch of kitchen knives that I'm doing right now. I have a whole set of kitchen knives I'm doing for a guy. This is another piece I'm kind of, you see it's got the multi-fullers and stuff in there that I'm kind of playing around with. I try to give myself at least one day to kind of like do some fun stuff, come up with ideas, work some things out. But then, I don't know. Like this is the last model I got done doing. These are all up on my website, the honey badgers. These are also, let's say if you go to Instagram or anything like that, you've probably seen some of them. If you look at some of the shorts on YouTube. Can I have my Instagram? It's, I think on Instagram, it's just Justin Blauert. I think. Blauert knives, anything like that, it probably should come up. I don't know. I've never actually looked for myself. But I'm saying it's Blauert knives here. My website is Blauert knives. If I have anything available, it goes on the website. Like all this right here is already, I don't want to say paid for, but it's already spoken for. I have one that is not, but I said I'm still in progress of doing that. Yeah, I have like tons and tons and tons of designs. Like, I mean, it's like this big chopper, stuff like that. Ideas come faster than actual production sometimes. You get all these ideas and I try to get them out of my head sometimes because I'll forget them otherwise. Do I do daggers? I have never done daggers. Daggers have never really interested me that much. I don't know that maybe they would. I say that, I don't know. I haven't really been interested in daggers, I guess, per se. Not that I wouldn't do them, I just never have. Okay. Let's see if we can roughly cut this out so I can get the blade going. So I just kind of scribed out a section where that blade is, and this is going to get loud. Fair warning. Yeah, I like daggers. I mean, other than them being an art piece, I don't know if it's because a lot of ones I've seen have been just kind of artsy, and I don't really like artsy. I'm more of a functional. Yeah, I know y'all saw that. I need a new bandsaw, like something terrible. The bearings in this thing do not track well at all anymore. And that's what happens. It pops off. You watch, that thing will grab you. I think it's about time for a new bandsaw. I'd like to get one of those Milwaukees. Yeah, I told you, man, this thing's loud. But it is better than the angle grinder. I will say that. Yeah, this thing will jump off the track like so easy right now. All right. Yeah, I have to baby this thing so much right now. I think it's about time for a new one. I do. All right. I'm gonna cut out this other side here. Hopefully it'll stay on. Yeah, be done with that thing. Yeah, I think it's time for a new saw. Like, it's better than the angle grinder, for sure. But that one has seen its better days. All right, so I got this one I need to get a hole in it. Room on here. Yeah, we got room. We got room. Okay. So I like to use these little clamps right here. These clamps are awesome. Awesome. I need like new everything. Like my drill press, my switches and my drill press are bad. I'm telling you, man, it's rough. Rough. Is this not gonna reach? Tell me it's gonna reach. Okay. All right, so let's go drill this hole. I don't know where to put y'all. I need like I need a tripod. See, just add it to the list of things I need. It's always something. Like you never satisfied, always need something else. We're using a, what is it, 9/64? Yep, that's what we need. Need a 9/64 drill bit. Is that Maxilla? What is up? So everything that I'm drilling here on these ones are undersized for what when I actually make it. This is just for like locating, and then I can drill them to bigger size. Like this pivot pin will be like 3/16, so the 9/64 is smaller than that. So it's just for me to locate holes. This is what I'm trying to achieve with all this. So this is what I'm talking about. Alright, so we got that hole. I know y'all just like running all over the place in here. I feel like it's one of those like, need like a gyro. What do they call it? Not a gyro. What are those called? I don't know. I'm not a movie guy. I don't know what they call those things. The cameras. Is it a gyro? They put gyros on them to keep them stable, right? I don't know. I bet somebody knows. Okay. So we got this little burr on the back of that. I'm just gonna hit it over here. On this, let me turn it around. Little thing, I'm just gonna like hit at the back of it, knock that burr off so that when I go to put it on the other part. All right, so that's all it was. And now it's gone. I wish, like I have this big thing up there. I wish I could have like cameras everywhere so you could see so much better. So much better. I'm trying. So, let's see here. Let's take this back spacer off. Now that we got it on there, I don't want to come off. So I'll use pins to line all this up when I actually make it, like it is on here. And it will fit nice. Real nice. that out, take that out. Cool. See, look. Bet y'all never seen a blade that looked like that. Let's fold it in there, put that in your pocket. Oh, it's cool looking, ain't it? Big flip, oh, see the big flipper tab here? Just kidding. Okay. So what we probably need to do here, where's that other blade? I don't want to use that. I want to get rid of some of this material that's on here so I can get a better idea of where I need to put this hole, and I'll drill through this hole into the blade. But I want to get rid of some of this material. So if you ever do these can't twist clamps are amazing. It keeps them from spinning when you're doing things. And I'm not going to take this all the way down to the profile, because when you want to leave a little bit of room, when you go to match things up so that you can grind them together. But I will take it down pretty close. You see that? And seeing as how this bandsaw is like super wonky, I might take it to the grinder and just grind it. I think I'll do that. At least this back section here, so that I can see like here into the blade. I can get those to line up, and then I'll know where to put that pin. But man, that's a lot though. Tempting. I don't know. We'll try it on the drill or on the saw. See if I can get some of this off. is loud. All right, so we got a lot of that kind of chunked off there. We'll go to the grinding room and get it a little bit closer. Ooh, about dropped you. All right, let's take our pin. We'll take our backspace. Well, no, we'll take our liner. I mean, y'all got any questions? I know I'm trying to my best to show you what I'm doing. Okay, let me see if, well, if I go in the grinding, I'm having issues going in the grinding room. I'm losing connection. And I'm gonna have to go here in a little bit because got the babies on the way. So would you be called the mocking of somewhat of an irritation of? No, sure I understand. It is hard. It is hard to explain things. I feel like if I had somebody in my shop, and you're communicating with them, you can see what I'm doing. It's a whole lot easier to explain things because you can see what I'm seeing and you can see it better. I've done some videos on here before, and it's so much work to edit things and put it in there, and it's either you have to be like educational or you have to be entertaining. So I've been trying to go live on Mondays about 4 o'clock, regardless of what I'm doing. People can stop by and ask questions or just see what I'm doing. I kind of said that Monday is kind of going to be my fun day where I kind of prototype some things and try some things out, just some crazy things, a little bit more entertaining, I guess, than like I've got a bunch of chef's knives I'm working on. And believe me, it's not fun to just watch somebody hand sand things, but like if you're really into that and like you want to kind of know, like pick up some techniques or things like that, that's a good thing. I don't mind, like, I won't say per se like teaching, but like if I don't really keep things secret either. So I got, like, this is another one. I just had a little bit of material, like I'm prototyping that. That's basically the same design as this one is, but I've been kind of trying like this compound grinds where this is a hollow, and this is kind of more like a spear point. But to explain how to do that is a lot harder than if somebody actually had that in their hands and was actually standing at the wheel grinding. You can see what I'm talking about. And it's really hard to show some things. So there's a lot of people that do content, and they have somebody else filming for them. It's really hard to get in there and pay attention to what you're doing. Like if I'm grinding this blade and I'm grinding, it's hard to pay attention to what I'm doing to make sure like I'm being safe in front of this machine that's just gonna destroy anything in its path, and to get an angle where you can see what I'm doing. Super hard. People that do it on their own, they probably have set up, I won't say tripods, but fixtures so they can get those angles. And I've done that before, and I've made some videos, and I'm like super proud. I set it up and I can see like right where my hand's grinding, and then like I shoot it and my hand's right in the way the whole time. This is all you see is just like my hand right in front of it. So it's super hard to do. So that's why I've decided to come on here, try to every week, same time, about 4 o'clock. That's just what works for me. I know it doesn't work for everybody, but I'll put it up there. I'll put it up there live every week if you want to go back and watch it. I mean, it's whatever I'm working on. So maybe it's, you know, the more feedback I get, the more entertaining it is. But like I said, I might get to where if I get enough people coming by, I might try to do like a viewer knife and kind of have y'all's feedback. maybe like, like, do I have this handle material or, like this handle material? And just kind of based on the feedback I'm getting, kind of make a knife. I feel like that'd be cool. But right now I'm just kind of working on some ideas that I've had in my head. And like I said, I've been doing a bunch of culinary stuff, and it's hard. I keep saying it's hard. It's like you need a break. I mean, it's like we go on vacation. So if like the only thing I'm doing is grinding these big flat blades, they're super awesome when they're done. But like grinding them and like sanding them and making them all pretty, it's like your mind needs something else to work on. And I have all these ideas. Like I've had this idea for this folding knife for 5 years and I've never made it. So I'm gonna slowly try to work on that. That way, hopefully, maybe next year or something, like I could actually get some actual folding knives done and make them available. I'm trying to, it's always a balance between making good knives and making them affordable, I guess. So like if I can make them quicker, I can make them, I won't say less expensive, but I can make them faster. It makes it more, it's a win-win for everybody. So I don't know, y'all tell me what you think. Leave me a comment, subscribe. I mean, that helps. But right now I'm having issues. I didn't have issues last week. I'm having issues every time I go in the grinding room. I'm losing connection. I'm leaving the door open, but like the walls are super thick. So we'll try it, but if, yep, did it again as soon as I walked in the grinding room. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I don't know. But I guess I'll go ahead and stop it for this week. I said, got the babies on the way, coming from my grandma and grandpa. But yeah, I'll be here next Monday, same time, 4 o'clock to about 5:30. Depends on what's going on that day. Probably be working on that folding knife again. I probably won't work on it till next week. Try to get some of this kitchen stuff done. But yeah, if y'all got questions or anything, just throw me a comment down and I'll get back to you on it. But before this thing cuts out again, we'll call it a night. Thank y'all for joining me. We'll see you next week.